because so much of what's on the paper is just to get your ego engaged or to get your emotions engaged, and they just don't need to be there. When you see the words and you understand what's being communicated to you, you get peace. And I've been blessed to have peace for the past year. I mean, they still do court stuff with me, but I wouldn't say it's entertaining, but it's by no means threatening anymore. Let's continue. In criminal law, ignorance as to a fact may be defense, but ignorance as to law generally is no defense. So just because you don't know that they're trying to sell you pizzas and you're ordering chicken, that's not their fault. Just because they're illegal and you're trying to do lawful, that's your fault. That's not their fault. A good friend of mine was in court one day and they said to know and the ability to know are the same thing. The judge said, "Do you have a cell phone?" He said, "Yes, I do." "Can it get to the internet?" He said, "Yes, it can." "Well, you have access to anything you can ever want?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, to know and the ability to know are the same thing. So our ignorance is our downfall right now. And they gave us these books. They gave us these books to really help us see the path, and we're slowly going to get there. Synonyms: ignorance, error, mistake. Ooh, mistake. Remember that word, please. Mistake. To really own up to all the mistakes we made. We're not going to be charging them. We're going to get to the word charge. We're not going to say it's their fault. We made the mistake. We were ignorant. Are not convertible terms. The former is a lack of information or absence of knowledge. The latter is misapprehension or confusion of information. See, error or mistake means that you had some information. It was just the wrong information. Error as to fact may imply ignorance of the truth, but ignorance does not necessarily imply. So now we get down to all these different general types. Culpable ignorance is that which results from a failure to exercise ordinary care to acquire knowledge. Well, now you're taking ordinary care to acquire knowledge. And knowledge which could be acquired by the exercise of ordinary care is by law imputed to the person, pay attention to our words, person, and he is held to have constructive knowledge. Essential ignorance is ignorance in relation to some essential circumstance so intimately connected with the matter in question and which so influences the parties that it induces them to act in the business. So again, many people would have seen the thing that showed up for my father, and they would have said, "Oh my gosh, scary, scary, scary. I need to get an attorney," or "Scary, scary, scary. I'm going to argue," or something else. And you'll come to find over time that when I saw it and said, they're noticing me that they gave me $801 to give back to them. That's an exciting thing. I love it when agencies give me them. We'll get to that. Involuntary ignorance is that which does not proceed from choice, which cannot be overcome by the use of any means of knowledge known to a person and within his power, as the ignorance of law, which has not yet been promulgated. We don't have involuntary ignorance.